From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Alrighty, everyone, welcome to the 802 Cup Series and the South Beach 125 presented by Riptide Radio. Thank you to Riptide for coming on board as your presenting sponsor here tonight from the Homestead Miami Speedway as we get ready to go racing here for 125 laps here in round number 2 for 802. Thank you guys for coming out, and we're gonna get ready to go racing here tonight. Again, should be a fun one here this evening. 125 laps on the board, 40 laps gonna be your competition caution here tonight. And we have 3 sets of tires, 2 green wide checkered attempts, and a 60% fuel load in these race cars around this very tricky racetrack known as Homestead Miami Speedway. Always a multiple groove racetrack when you come here to Miami. Bottom, top, middle, all 3 lanes are usually workable by these drivers, and we'll see that here tonight. Who can master the different lines to work around Homestead Miami Speedway here tonight? I'm looking forward to it. Thank you guys. If it's your first time joining Extreme Sim TV, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know you're here, and we're going to get ready to kick things off here with qualifying here in just one moment. Again, thank you to everybody for coming out with us here. We got about 2 minutes to get ready to go here for the qualifying session that is inbound here right now. Fast on chart, it's going to be Johnny Burker there, going to be the fastest car. Keith Bowen right there going to be second, and Larry Murphy right now third fastest in that 38 good or 30 good wrench machine. And then it's going to be Michael Fish, Rob Rowe right there, and Nick Larson, Eli Charles right there, John Badu, Joshua Leclerc, Killing back there, Jason Willie there, Mr. Gregory R. and Mr. Isaac back here in 18th, Terry 19th, Jeff Barefoot in 20th here, Eddie back here in 21st right now on the practice charts here tonight for Homestead Miami Speedway. Again, it should be a very good event here tonight. We got a little over 26 race cars take on at Homestead here tonight, in less than a minute of practice remaining before we go qualifying here tonight. Again, coming off Daytona 1 week ago in the season opener. We'll talk all things Daytona here in a moment, and your point standings coming into this round for the 802 Cup Series and what we see coming here tonight. So again, see if I'm just going to pull it up on screen. It's not going to pull it up on screen, but of course 1 week ago, the Riptide 90 1 week ago at Daytona, Jason in that 13 machine went to victory lane. Michael Fish coming home in second, David there in third, Christopher right there in fourth. That was your top 4 1 week ago, and fifth Frank right there. So again, you look at that Daytona, Jason, and let's get a camera on him if we can. That 13 machine coming out of Daytona with a win. Very good start to his season, and the momentum of that 13 machine. See if that continues here tonight. What about Michael Fish? Can he pick up one more spot here tonight and go to victory lane? We'll find out. Rob Lowe there as well. And we got qualifying headed up. So let's get qualifying underway for these Cup cars here. And again, it'll be interesting to see how much passing do we get here tonight around Homestead. Does tires become a factor? That's always a conversation with these next gen cars. In general, they do pretty well with tire wear. We'll see how that plays out here tonight. Again, 4 minutes on the qualifying chart here. Everybody will roll down the back straightaway, get the cars rolling out. Track temperature look pretty high right now, 112 degrees for the track temperature at the moment, so we'll keep an eye on that. 112 degrees. Rob Roll right there. There's Fish coming off that run last week there in the Exalta number 20 machine. Rob in the 21 here on track as well. Gregory, Wayne back here rolling out. Frank as well. So everybody getting themselves out and acquainted with this racetrack. There's Larry Murphy, Jason Willie there on pit road, and David there in that 28 Kent machine. Look forward to seeing him do pretty well tonight. Nick Larson gonna roll out. Charles Dickey, Aaron Brown. Rob, first one across the stripe for 33.474. Right now, quick time Johnny gonna roll P2. That's gonna be a 33.577 to David's 33.636. And right now, Rob Lowe, top of the board with that 33.474. Right now, the fastest car in qualifying at the moment. Coming to complete lap number 2. We'll see if he'll best it here at the stripe. Not going to be good enough. It's still going to be a 33.4, by a little bit. 33.459. Fish coming across the stripe here with a 33.698. Art there with a 33.560. Joshua up to 4th there. LeClaire there with a 35.8 or 5.80. So right now, fast time going to be that 33.459 for Rob Well right there as well. Rob doing a great job for him, putting that car quick time on the board. Only one car that has not got a time yet. It's going to be Redford right here in that number 12. Brennan Redford, let's see what he can do. No time yet, but he'll have to work it through, down through 1 and 2. Up near the wall. The problem with that is you get in the wall up there, not going to count your qualifying lap, and that's going to be a problem. On the back straightaway, nice and straight into 3 and 4, up to the fence again, and back to the middle lane. If you can get a lap time counted this time through, checkered, well, should be checkered flag here. And nada. So he's gotten in that wall. That is hurting his qualifying efforts here. And that's the problem. If you get in that fence, kind of disallows your time, and that's a big issue. And right now, well, going to be your pole sitter if nothing changes. I do not believe it will. Given the fact that that car got in the fence, I think we are done with people qualifying for now. That could be it. Here tonight. So there we go. Checkered flag is out with 41 seconds remaining. It's going to be Rob going to victory lane here tonight. Or victory lane for qualifying. That will put him on the front row. And LeClaire going to come on 4th in qualifying. David there as well. So great. Let's see here. What is that? A 2, 3, 4 tenths across what? The top 10. So pretty tight top 10 here tonight, at least. That is going to bode well for some good racing tonight, I feel like. Well, let's get out of here and get ready to go racing. What do you say? Qualifying in our books here. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. 4802 Cup Series here in the South Beach 125. Presented by Riptide Radio. Here we go. Front row, as we just stated a moment ago. Rob going to get it done with a 33.459. Art there is out the side with that 33.560. Johnny Barker right there going to run up 3rd with Claire in 4th. It's going to be David, Mr. Eli there in that 6th spot for starting here tonight. Larson going to be 7th. Murphy going to be 8th. in row number 5 here tonight. Rolling off ninth. That's going to be Fish and Mr. Max there behind him. Charles Dickey right there in the 11th. Redford there in 12th. Keith Baldwin, John there in 14th. Jason Willie, Mr. Isaac there as well in that 16th spot. Rolling off 17th night, Frank, alongside Jeff Barefoot right there alongside an 18th. Gregory and Mr. Mike Collingbeck. Mr. Eddie and Mr. Aaron Brown, 22nd. Christopher there, Matthew there as well, 24th. Kerry Shaver, Wayne Dewey there as well. And that will round out your field for 125 laps here tonight at Homestead Miami Speedway as we get ready to bring the field to green here this evening for round number 2 in the 802 Cup Series. So there we go. Field will roll off down the access road off of turn number 2, getting ready to turn them loose. Rob will bring them to green here tonight. Will he be able to hold that car up front all evening long? What kind of comers and goers are we going to have? It's going to be 125 laps to find out. The field will roll down the back straightaway for the final time before we turn them loose. Barefoot there in the line as well. That's the Advanced Auto, the Jags machine. Looking like Ryan Rainey. And we're going to wave off the caution. So there we go. We're going to give them one more time around. Brennan Redford back here. Charles. Chris Mack here as well. Eli up there getting his car ready to roll. And again, here tonight, 125 laps. Your race distance, so we should get the 1 to green this time by. No go that time by. We'll see if we're clear next time. And again, thank you guys for joining us here for the 802 Cup Series live on Extreme Sim TV. So as we get ready to go, we will come up once again, shall we? The field will get double file one more time. We'll try this again. Try to get a restart in here. Or a start in. They'll work their way down the back straightaway once again. Looking for the start here this time. Can we get a green flag start? I think we will this time. I think everything's looking good. Rob up front leading them. And we are ready. Go racing. Johnny, Joshua, David, Eli, Nick Larson right there as well. Green flag in the air. We're racing at Homestead. South Beach 125 brought to you by Riptide Radio is green. You see Mike on the apron there, so he'll get up to speed. Everybody else was thundered into turn 1 and 2. 21 out front. Right there is Art Joshua LeClaire, losing a couple of spots here early. Down the back straightaway, we'll start to fan out multiple lanes here in Homestead. This is going to be the fun part of the race. You start to see everybody look for different grooves. Up to the wall goes the 46 machine of Eli. Eli looking for running room. Mike out there trying to hang tight. Johnny gonna get by Rob there as they work their way out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. Everybody looking for running room here. New race leader off the ramp. That is going to be that number 6 machine pulling away right now. 2 laps in the books. Already we start to get them to spread out just a little bit here. As you see, Johnny Barker leading the way. He'll lead by a little bit. Joshua LeClaire back here as well. Nice run for him so far. Settles into 5th, 3 wide. He's got 1 underneath of him. It's going to be Larson looking for the low line. He'll get side by side down the back straightaway. Charles Dickey right there as well with the 12 of Brennan Redford there along with Eli in that ninth spot, 3 wide, couple rows deep back here. Nice racing down the front straightaway deep in the pack. Meanwhile, up front, gap 0.6 of a second, nothing to worry about there. Charles trying to hang tight in the 37. Jason up top there as well in the 13 machine. John Baloo right there, Chris, Max, and Eli. There's Redford, Larson on line now. Larson going to go to the bottom, look to the inside through 3 and 4. He'll get underneath the 12 for a moment of Redford. Redford going to give it up. He'll lift. Leclerc going to stumble. Whoa, tight there as Redford jumps to the middle groove. Had to squeeze between him and Larson. Redford, great job. He'll make it work. Here they go. The fight for over. What these cars drift up on exit. So hard to pinch that car down. Ideally, you'd want to pinch it down, but the hard part, when you're inside of somebody, you're pinching that car down. But the problem there is, you're losing momentum when you do that. One car out of shape up in front, and that's the other issue. If you pinch that car off to the bottom too much, you can make that rear end light on exit and want to come around with you. And this early on in this race, you don't want to have that happen and already go through a fast repair, especially early on in the event. And a long way to go as Johnny leads the way. David now. Rob, after starting on pole, slid back to third already. So he's moved back a few positions as we speak. On board with him off of turn 4. Good run for Art there, coming down the front straightaway behind Redford. Redford really using that Larson line up top, getting the momentum on corner exit. And you'll see him gain once again out of turn 2. Boards the back bumper up. Nice job, made it work. Had to do a bit of a crossover maneuver to make that happen. Got the big run and then had to cross it up, get to the bottom side, make it happen. Now Rob up to 4th here. And I tell you what, there's Art hanging on, Joshua Leclerc, and more in this mix. There's Barefoot, that's old Jeff back there in 18th. EY battle with Frank right now. Realistically, battles all over the racetrack at the moment. Still very early on. Competition caution again, lap 40 of tonight's race. Max right there in hanging tight. Down the front straightaway once again. They'll spread out. And down the front straightaway, 9 laps complete. Here tonight, competition caution coming at lap 40. You got to keep that in mind with caution coming at 40. How hard do you push your race car right now? You know, that's the thing. I think for me personally, just getting a groove, let it ride out for the first 40 laps. You know you're going to get that comp caution. You see them side by side. There's Frank and Larson Leclerc hanging tight in that battle. Johnny continuing to pull way out front little by little by little right now, up to 1.8 second lead over P2 of David at the moment. Those two doing a fairly good job here, starting to spread apart. Meanwhile, back in the pack, there's a lot of battling in Joshua and caution on the racetrack. First one of the night, lap 10, and yellow flag will fly, and we're going to try determine where the caution may have been. Not sure what happened here. Was it for the 13 of Jason? Wow, okay. Jason's having some sort of issue, a connection problem, because we're on him right now. Not bringing him up. He's on the apron. Just overshoots the apron there. The access road. Go up. Car's just gonna come around. overshot the access road, got in the grass. Back of the car comes around. Gotta put the old caution out, lap 11 on the board now. Decision time for some guys up front. See Isaac right now rolling through, but Michael Fish going to take the opportunity to come to pit road. We'll see if he'll take one of those sets of tires. He does not. He's going to go fuel only here. No tires, fuel, and roll out. We're just going to top off on fuel, which is probably the way to go. Limited a set of tires here tonight. You don't want to burn one 12 laps in, I don't think. That is the decision he has made. Right now, Johnny leads David there to second. Redford to third. Rob to fourth right now. Rob started on the pole here tonight. Slid back to fourth early. See if that car comes back alive for him here in the long run. But right now, he is back to fourth. Art, Joshua Leclerc to sixth, and Frank in seventh. At the moment, eighth is Nick Larson, ninth is Eli, and Chris Max in 10th. That is your running order here. 12 laps in the books here for the South Beach 125 presented by Riptide Radio. And again, thank you to everyone coming out and watching tonight's broadcast live here on Extremist MTV. If you have not done so, slam that like button and slam that subscribe for us. If it's your first time here, let us know what you think. But we're going to get ready to go back green. Parker out front. And we'll be right back with you in a moment. All right, back here once again in the 802 Cup Series as we continue to roll under yellow here tonight. First caution of the night came out for Jason. A big problem for him. Got on the access road, got in the grass, car came around, and around backwards he went from victory lane last week to being right now one lap down in 25th. We'll see if he can recover as we work lap 14 at 125 as my alarm is singing. We go kill the alarm. There we are. So at 14 on the board. Again, competition caution coming up at the lap 20. Or excuse me, lap 40. So about 25 laps away from that competition caution. Michael Fish. Let's take a look at Fish. 22nd right now. Again, had a P2 finish or E2 finish 1 week ago. So here we go. Johnny will bring us to green. 14 and 125 complete. Pace car will drive down pit road this time. And once all four tires are clear, they're clear. It's going to be on the leader. Green flag in the air. Great restart for the 6. He'll pull ahead, and David will fall right in line. So good restart there for the 6 machine. Johnny will pull back away. Meanwhile, everybody will cycle their way into 1 and 2. We got a problem. And it's Barefoot and Bob down in 1 and 2. And the 2, nowhere to go. He'll slide into it. That's Matthew involved as well. But Jeff Barefoot going to be the first one around down into 1 and 2. Second caution of the night. Ooh. Ooh-wee. Not good. Oof, and then another impact. What happened? Did the car just... It was interesting. Down into 1 and 2, let's take a look. Pretty even restart outside and inside lane. And the car just broke free. Something mechanically happened to that number 9, which caused it to snap around. What's the 94? Hard impact there. Pancakes him against the outside wall. I don't know what that could have been to have that car snap like that, but something happened. The 2 comes along, nowhere to go, makes contact. See if we can go to a wider angle and maybe that'll help. I'm not sure, but we can try it. I am trying to deduce the cause that. Let's see. Car just snapped awful hard. I mean, he's just going straight. Next thing you know, yeah, I'm not sure. Something caused that car to snap around on him, and it was unfortunate that, you know, nowhere for anyone else to really go there. That could have been a lot worse. Let's see if we can raise him on the radio, maybe. Oh, Barefoot had a problem. That one is truly perplexing. Alrighty. I don't know. There's Barefoot out of the Wolfpack group. Hey, Barefoot, Matt in the booth. You got me, buddy?
Hello, Matt.
Hey, man, what happened to that race car? It just snapped on you, buddy.
Yeah, I went back and looked at it, and the left rear tire blowed. It just went sideways on me.
What? Let's go look at that then. I thought maybe you had an equipment malfunction or something.
Nah, if you go back and look at the replay, you'll see smoke come off the left rear, and then it just snapped around.
In my career broadcasting, that's the first time I've seen that in iRacing, I think, out of the left rear.
I saw the smoke come out, so I'm assuming it was a tire.
It's got to be something. Let's see here. We got it.
But I haven't made contact with anybody or anything, so I don't know what that was all about.
I got us in super slow-mo here, so at least we got that going on where we can judge it. Thanks for letting us go and letting us know. I know you're on pit road getting that car fixed. You think you can get back into it?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll ride around. I'm coming back out now, so we're all done with repairs and long ways to go. Let me make it up one lap at a time.
10-4, man. Well, best of luck, Mr. Barefoot. And you
all
are
right,
right, sir. There's the smoke, and she just went.
Yep.
All right. See you, man.
All right, man.
Wow. Okay. That's interesting. It's a caution out, lap 19 on 125. He'll be back up to speed. He'll get the car fixed, and we'll get ready to go back at it. We'll get a double file back up here once again. And get ready to go back green. 20 laps in the books here tonight. 20 laps complete. Here we go. It'll be 20 on the board. Everybody will get ready to roll back to green flag racing. Here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Johnny will bring them down for the restart. And we will see what, again, competition caution coming at lap 40. We'll get ready to go back green, field 2x2. Here we go. Field coming out of turn number 4. Green flag in the air. Once again, the 6 good restart. Everybody will fall in line. LeClaire, everybody looks to get single file down into 1 and 2. They will do that for the most part here. Or it's 2x2. There's Max. We got a problem. We got a rut row car around up against the outside wall. Rut row Shaggy. It is going to be Mr. Fish. And we have ourselves another yellow. Oh, wow. Okay. 4 wide. That didn't work. And car's going to pile in. And I believe that's John Blue, baby. They got turned around and NOS Energy Drink 47. He got one heck of a restart. Goes in the corner. And 3 wide. The 11 gets into the left rear. Up the racetrack he goes. And Calamity collides into turn 1. And that puts us back under yellow in this one for the 802 Cup Series. So quick yellow for the third time here tonight. Cars getting turned around down in 1 and 2. Puts us back under caution. So caution out once again. 21 and 125 in the books. And we would continue to ride around, and that's going to help fuel mileage for these guys out front to make it to that competition caution we talked about a while back. So troubles in the back of the pack puts us back under the yellow flag here at Homestead. Working lap number 22 of the scheduled 125 here tonight. And again, we do have what's the word I'm looking for? Green, white checkers if we need them. That's the word I was looking for. Caution is out. Everybody be back under yellow once again. So with everybody riding around here, 22 on the board, a 175 for this one tonight. Let's talk about a little bit. Pull up here. Where did I put my stuff here? Professional. Let's see. Oh, where did he go? All right, there's Mr. Barefoot. With the caution out once again, we'll get ready to go back to green here in a moment. 23 complete. And again, big shout out to Riptide Radio for getting got voted the Internet Radio Station of the Year at the Carolina Beach Music Awards. Congratulations to those guys over at Riptide Radio for that. And again, congrats, guys. Pretty big deal this past weekend for them. Again, congratulations to Riptide Radio. But we're going to get ready. Get this thing back going. Round number 2 of the 802 Cup Series here live on Extreme Sim TV. Double file front straightaway. 24 on the board this time by the scheduled 125. Here we go. 24 complete of 125. Let's get ready to go back green. Johnny will bring them down. David will be second. Rob there in third. Redford there fourth. LeClaire in fifth. That'll be your top 5 when we get ready to go back green here momentarily. Again, it'll be a 25 complete. Lap 40 competition caution. I hate to beat your head over the stick or beat you over the head with a stick on that, but that's very important to how this is going to pan out for a lot of these drivers. And these cautions has done a lot to help some of these front runners that didn't top off on fuel quite yet. Probably put them in range to make that 40 lap mark Here we go. So we'll be about 15 to go to competition caution here tonight. 100 to go in the race. Let's get ready to go back green out of turn number 4. Once again, Johnny got to bring them down. And again, another really good restart out of the 6. 28 outside. Rob right there as well. They'll get in line into turn 1. Nick is going to be rolling the bottom. Art. Everybody out of turn 2 this time. Nice and easy does it. He's falling, looking for running room back here deep in the pack. Spreading out here into turn 3 to 35 Tide Rod. That's Christopher Ritchie there in a 35 Tide machine. David trying to get the race leader, but not going to be enough. Redford going to get underneath for second. He'll move clear. Slides all the way up the racetrack, loses the momentum. Crossover from David out of turn number 2. Those two will do battle down the back straightaway this time. Headed for turn 3. Here we go. Big send in there for the 28 of David trying to clear. He'll slide all the way up to the second or third lane. Johnny continuing to lead. Down the front straightaway, 26 on the board of 125 here tonight. Big jump, big lead there. Nice job. That's the way we set 27 on the board. Of 125 tonight. So again, 27 complete at 125 in the books. Redford hanging on. There's Johnny down to the bottom. Redford trying to take it up to the top line, trying to move that line up high. Now again, 29 on the board. There's LeClaire, David, Frank, Max there in the mix also. $28 complete. Everybody back in line. There is Eli. Charles hanging on as well. Nice run for him to 11th. Mike and Mr. Michael Fish hanging on. That's he's off the number 20 machine up to the top side. Racetrack really spreading apart here. Multiple different grooves at this portion of the race tonight. Oh, look at that. Redford, he got underneath of him. He got that right front fender to the left rear. Oh, he got with 3 though. Not going to be able to carry the momentum. Johnny will fight back on the top. Great fight on the top lane. I thought Redford had it. He got to the left rear. Now he's going to be in a wall. Overshot turn 1. Puts himself in the fence. And Johnny will get back away from him here down the back straightaway. That's the problem. You get down there, you get tight. You had to get on the brakes. Went all the way up the racetrack into the outside wall. Now back to the top for Redford. Oh, again in the fence. Later in the outside wall once again. 2 times in a row now. I know these quarter panels are a lot better in these race cars, but you can't keep putting it in the outside wall. Not going to work well for you. Big run coming. Redford covers. 31 on the board. There he goes, top side once again. Looks high. The Valvoline machine of Johnny going to try to cover. Here we go. This could be it for the race lead. Out of turn 4. Momentum coming to the top. Oh, bobbled once again. Every time he gets that momentum, that car is bobbling on him. Just enough to make him back out of the gout throttle. All but in the fence of 1 and 2. Way up high trying to make it work. David closing in from 3rd here. Great battle in their top 2. Top 5 going at it. Here we go, the wall. Brennan Radford to the wall once again. Let's see if he makes it work. Big Mo going to be off of turn 4. Not enough. Can't get there. Crossover. Look for the slide job. He'll drive it in deep. Oh, he made contact with the 6. He'll put Johnny in the fence. Maybe a little net code. Here comes the run out of David. David to the race lead down the back straightaway. From third to first, and everybody will slide back in the line. Just that little bit of net code opened up the lane. New race leader. Here comes Rob sneaking around back there as well, trying to look for running room. We got cars underneath a blanket right now for the race lead. 35 on the board. David continuing to lead. Up front, trying to separate himself. And that Kent machine, the 12 going to go high. Brennan Radford, he's going to get way high. Worth machine there as well. Off of turn 4, big momentum for him. 35 on the board here tonight at Homestead. 5 to go before competition caution. The 12 just about getting a piece of a fence there. And these guys absolutely run into the absolute limit up front here tonight. Putting these cars right on that outside wall for everything it's worth here. David crossover once again. Redford gonna hold him at bay. 36 on the board. What a battle up front right now. The 802 Cup Series live at Homestead, Miami. Johnny back there as well. David, Frank, all in line. 36 on the board. 36 on the board. There's the 21 of Rob Roll. Rob, come on, buddy. Look for the outside. Can't do it. 30. Nope, not going to happen. Nice cover there from Frank. Frank going to cover the outside lane, crossover for the 21. He'll try to clear. We've seen netcode be a problem earlier in this exact same scenario. This time, they'll keep it clean out of turn 2. Down the back straightaway, door to door. Battle for 4th and 5th. Oh, don't forget Johnny trying to get back for Redford out front. Redford trying to hold on. He'll run that top. You seen that car bobble earlier. Up top. Closing in on the end of the competition caution here at lap 40. These guys got to be looking ahead to that thing. And we just want to get to the comp yellow and get fresh tires on these machines. There's the 21 of Rob working the bottom. Frank on the outside. He'll spread out down the back straightaway. Great racing out front. Here we go, 21, gonna make it to the bottom. Up to 4th, meanwhile, race lead. Bradford holding the lead for now. The 6 still working the bottom. Look how high up the 12 is going, really trying to get the momentum. But the 6 gonna clear him. Crossover, here we go. Big move to the bottom. The 12 had to dive to the bottom. Gets back by him, uses the momentum, and look at the block. The 21 going to end up on the apron. Wow. Oh, we got problems. Race leaders. Out of shape was the 12. Out of turn 4, he'll lose a ton of track position, and they're still all over the place in the 1 and 2. And the yellow is out. Holy cow. Caution flag finally flies for the competition. Caution, look at the 12, got in a fence, wrangled that car back underneath of him. But the problem here was, here comes everybody else into turn 1, scrambling, trying to figure out a place to go. I think Brennan Redford getting wind up. He too at the competition caution. Wow. We had one heck of a race there coming to the competition caution. That will bring us to caution here tonight. 41 completed on 125 here at Homestead. So again, thank you guys. We're going to go quick commercial break here, and we'll be back at Homestead in a moment.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Alrighty, everybody, the field back ready to go. 43 on the board of 125. We'll start getting the line back up. We go at it once again. So again, the field ready to go one more time here tonight from the Homestead Miami Speedway.
Chat, let's.
Ready to go. 43 on the board. Johnny will lead them to green here in just a moment. Coming to green here in just a moment here this evening. Field ready to rock and roll once again. 43 on the board. Again, 44 on the board this time. Nick Larson, John, Michael, Eli, Charles, Art, Christopher, Mike, Carrie, Jason right there as well, ready to go green. Johnny will bring them to green this time by. Again, 44 of 125 complete here tonight. So 44 on the board. We will get ready to go back green flag racing one more time here tonight. Field will get stacked up double file. Johnny will bring them back down for the restart in that Valvoline number 6 machine. Here we go, coming to green once again. Ready to go back racing at Homestead. Chris right there as well, coming for it out of turn 4. Flag going to fly. Johnny out front, green flag coming. The green flag in the air, back underway, 45 on the board. Frank there as well as John and Moore going to line up. Line in line here. Eli, Mr. Charles in line as well as they work their way through. And while Johnny pulling back away, David gonna fall to second here. 46 laps on the board this time by. Nick Larson, John, all in line as well. There it is, Johnny out front leading. Great job for him hanging on. David right there in line also. David right there in line. Frank hanging tight in the mix. Couple more coming through. There's Larson. Good run for Larson. Eli, Charles, Dickey right there. Mike, Mr. Art hanging on as well. And caution on the racetrack. We got a problem. And that is going to be Keith Bowen and the 10 of Isaac. Caution out. Looks like the 10 of Isaac going to get free off the exit of the corner. Car came around. And brings the caution out. Take a look. Right there. Got free, got clipped. And that'll bring the yellow out. 47 complete. So Johnny to the lead. Let's see who we can talk to here. Oh, where's he at? Down there in the wolf pack. Hey, Johnny, Matt up here in the booth. Got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Some really intense racing up front there coming to that comp yellow. How is that number 6 Valvoline machine?
I was doing real good right now. Like you said, it's my hands are sweating. It's some tense racing up here.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of cars bobble coming off the corner, especially on the high side. Do you feel like the high side's a little bit more free out of turn 4 especially?
Yeah, I can't hardly run up there. I tried running up there earlier in the week practicing, and car just gets so loose up there. So I just have to stay towards the bottom.
That's going to be a bottom feeding night for you, I feel like.
Yes, sir.
All righty, man. Well, best of luck going forward. I'll let you back down there with the wolf pack.
All right, thank you.
All righty, there we go. Danny out front leading this thing, holding serve, 49 on the board of 125 right now. So the 6 out front, Johnny, David, Frank, your top 3. Dickey right there as well. Mike. And then Mr. Art in the mix, 49 on the board. Max hanging on. Frank there to 3rd. Lights off on the pace car should be next time by. We'll get ready for lights off. So yeah, we'll get ready for the lights off on the pace car. $50 on the board. Here tonight from the Homestead Miami Speedway. Nick Larson, 50 of 125 in the book. Up front, Johnny continuing to lead. Hello, undecided. How are you? Johnny leading. Frank right there, Chris, Nick, everybody ready to go back to green, 50 on the board. But we'll see if Johnny will be able to hold them off at bay once again. Been a crazy first 50 laps here tonight at Homestead. Some incidents, but overall, pretty good racing out of the 802 Cup Series. So Johnny brings them down, this time for the green flag. Field ready to go. 51 complete of 125 here tonight. Ready for the restart. Ready to go. 51 to 125 in the books. Let's rock and roll once again at Homestead. Field out of into turn 3 and 4. Let's take a look. Up 14 positions. Look at Frank right there in the 62, up 14 positions from where he started here tonight. Great recovery. Rob kind of on the opposite spectrum of that right now. Down there in that 17th position. He'll need to recover here. Plenty of time to do it as we get ready to go back green once again. Green flag in the air. We're rolling at Homestead. Green flag back in the air, and we're going to take a look. 74 to go here tonight. Frank out front, continuing to lead here at the moment. Or excuse me, for 4th and 5th. Johnny leading them. David there as well. John Blue back here. Jason, remember, he went around earlier on the access road trying to recover the 47. John was also in an incident earlier. Also trying to make the best of his recovery here. You see a couple cars free off of turn number 4. That tends to be the spot, especially on the high side. The car begins to get really free. The back end starts to come around. See way up there about where that 12 is running. We've seen him make gains up there tonight, but we've also seen him bobble. Very risky scenario for him to get that car that high up there. He'll go back to the bottom here. Car seems a little bit more stable. Maybe not the speed on exit, but definitely more stable on the bottom. I think to really get the win here tonight, you're going to have to be able to run both places. I don't think you can be married to one or the other. You should see the 12 back to the wall. Off of turn 2, gets a good run. He'll draw to the outside of Art. Art going to let him go. Or so good up there on the fence. One of the only cars I've seen here tonight that's been able to make that run up high, get the car to run off and stay straight. 54 on the board, a 125 to work the way down. Johnny out front leading here. 71 to go. Johnny continuing to lead the way. Down the back straightaway, 55 complete here. Nick Larson. 70 to go. Michael Fish. Charles there as well. Brennan continuing to work the top. Big run coming. Out of turn 4 once again on the high side. Again, that top lane working for the 12. And you got to forgive me, but I don't see anybody else getting quite that high and getting the momentum that he's getting here. I'm telling you, be comfortable on the bottom, but you got to be willing to move around. You just can't stay married to that bottom here tonight. That's not going to be the winning move, I don't think. Taking a look more, there's Mike back here. You see, guys are in the middle groove, but again, the 12 is the only one who is absolutely ripping the boards, putting that 12 as high as he can go. Let's see if he does it down here in 3 and 4. Watch. I mean, he is, you couldn't put a friggin' piece of paper at times between him and the wall, and the amount of momentum he's going to get on exit from that. is what's really helping him this time by 33.5. That's 0.2 of a second faster than what your race leader's running. Now, the downside to the ripping the fence and absolutely tearing it up there is if you do make a bobble, you don't have a lot of room to recover before you're in the outside wall. Art back here, nice battle, a 1-24 of Keith Ballin right there on the bottom. He'll make it through. Ooh, sliding in line behind him. I think really tight. So Mike, great job up to 13th now, going for 12th. That's the way we sit here, 59 on the board. Johnny continuing to lead out front, 0.2 of a second, the gap over David. Chris Max, we're going to take a look at lap times this time. Brendan again back here, fastest car on the racetrack. And that 7 is just wicked quick by the fence. Or the 12 is wicked quick up here. And we are continuing to knock down these laps here. You see out front Johnny David and Frank, Michael Fish there as well. And again, we saw that battle up front early on. Look at Michael starting to venture that Exalta 20 machine, but he's even leaving a little bit more room. And I'd like to see up there, if you're really going to commit to the high side, you really have to go up there. There we go. Oh, but see, that's the problem. You get up there too tight, you start rubbing that outside wall. So hard. You're on a needle's edge when you're up there. It's so hard to do. Johnny out front leading. Michael there as well. Let's get on board with Brendan here for a lap. For people at home that maybe he's not a sim racer and you don't understand how hard it is. And yes, it's just a video game, but man, you get up here on the edge, look how tight that is. Just all but in the fence. May have actually got a bit of it there on that needle's edge, trying to get everybody you can get out of this race car and doing it lap after lap after lap. Every one of these drivers you see up in front of him, the 20, same thing, just up there against the fence, trying to get everything you can. And you see the momentum it gains you when you do it properly. This is going to be a heck of a finish. I'm telling you, this is shaping up to be one heck of a finish at Homestead. Now remember, we talked to Johnny earlier in the 6-valve lane machine, and he talked about how the high side was never his forte. That was not where he felt comfortable going. He had to stay the bottom. He tried it in practice, didn't work out up there. Will that be his undoing here tonight? Cars lined up down the front straightaway. Man, oh man. Take a look here. 62 to go here tonight. Johnny right now 0.3 of a second on the race lead at the moment. There's Frank back to 4th. Nick Larson, Redford, Charles, Eli, Keith Balling back here. Ooh, nearly contact there with the 21. Rob recovering up into the top 11 right now. He's going to get caught off guard there as, oh, the 12 with a problem. Front straightaway caution. And that's going to be Radford around, and I think the top side bit him. Take a look up there where he's been running. Car gets free, never catches it. Car comes around with him, and we talked about it. You have to be on it every lap. That time the 12 got snake bit on the outside. Caution is out. Here at lap 65 for Brennan Redford. Ran that top side for so long. We've seen that car bobble a few times. You almost had to feel like it was coming at some point. There we go. Caution is out. There we go. Yellow is out. We'll get ready to go back green flag racing in a moment. We'll wait and get ready for the field to come back around here. 66 complete. With Rob to pit road here. $67 on the board of 125 this time by. All right, 67 on the board here as cars exit pit road. David out front leading. $16 complete. Michael Fish right there as well. And they'll get in line. Again with 67 complete. David, Chris, Jason, Jeff, Christopher, Wayne, Gregory, Aaron Brown right there as well on pit road. And we'll get ready to go. Green flag racing here in just a minute with David out front leading. David continuing to lead the way. Now after stops here on older tires. Aaron Brown, Johnny, Frank, Nick, all these guys back here. Fresher tires, everything else on board these cars. How will that impact the long run of this race? There's Johnny. First car on fresh tires, the 6. I think he had to make that move. He couldn't stay out. That was the only move I think he could make right now. Again, that car being pretty much married to the bottom of the racetrack all race. That being said, we just saw the incident with the Radford there. I wonder if that incident's going to scare him from running the top like he's been running all night. If that's the case, it could change it right back up. And put the play back in the 6's hands here. Because forever there, Radford was the fastest car on the high side until he kind of lost it there off the exit of 4. You don't want to lose it off the exit of 4. Tends to be the danger zone here tonight. Max, Michael, Jason, Barefoot back there as well in 5th. There's Jeff Barefoot right now ready to go. 69 on 125 complete. Here we go. 69 of 125 in the books. David out front leading. Here we go. Green flag in the air. 70 on the board. Here we go. Coming to green. Here we go. 70 of 125. Max, Willie, Barefoot, Christopher, Wayne, Dewey right there. Dewey right there as well. Ready to go. Green flag in the air. We're back underway. 70 on the board. 70 on the board. David out front. Now let's keep an eye. Fresh tires coming, and look who's gotten out in front. Now ain't that crazy? He went around, went the pit road, Now the first car on pressure tires is the 12 of Brennan. Richie going to be right there in front. Problems behind him. Caution is out. Oh, and we got a problem. Okay, let's take a look and see if we can discover what happened. Back straight away. 3 wides. Not going to work. Not going to work. And there's the contact car in the wall. The 7 gets turned up into the wall. Leclerc gets, oh, big impact into the back. Wow. Hello there. He oofed that race car. One more big look here as the car gets turned right up the racetrack and back down. Watch this impact. Bananas into the inside wall. Wow. That big oofs a lot. $70 on the board, caution out now. But with the yellow flag out once again here, 71 and 125. We're back under caution here tonight. Well, let's see how it goes here as we get ready to get them lined back up. 71 complete at Homestead Miami Speedway. Car just got drilled. We'll get ready to go once again. As we get ready to do this, 127 on the board here tonight. The field will work their way through and get ready for a restart. 172 complete this time by. '72 it will go on the board. Chris Max the second right now. David the lead as we close down on the end of this one. '73 and 125 complete. We get ready to go. Racing once again. Field will get ready to return to green flag racing in just one moment. It'll right around under yellow once again. We'll get ready to go back to green here in a moment. We're preparing to go back green flag racing once again here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Max going to be behind them. Barefoot in the top 5 as well. Old Jeff Barefoot right there. As we get ready to turn them loose once again. Max right there, David right there as well. 75 on the board this time by. 50 in the mix. Frank right there as well, ready to go green. So again, 74 on the board. As they get ready to go green flag racing once again. Double file up front. It's going to be Max, David, Michael Fish, Jeff Barefoot, Jason, Mr. Nick Larson, Christopher Ritchie right there, Frank. Ready to go once again for the restart. 75 on the board this time by. A little jacked up there up front. Oh, Rutro. That wasn't about bad, and that's going to be Dickey dropping like a stone. Something happened there and went too soon. Didn't go when he needed to. Jammed on the brakes to get it wound up, and that just about nearly took out half the field. There's the 6 machine right there, Johnny there as well. Has led a ton of laps here tonight now on the outside. We know he's not that comfortable out there. He wants to get down towards the bottom. He'll work below Christopher Ritchie here. Again, this is going to be fresher tires should be coming here. Nick Larson on fresh tires. This tire deal has mixed up the running order for now. 76 on the board and Larson to the bottom of the racetrack. Nick Larson going to run right around the inside line here, trying to keep that car nice and clean around the bottom. 3 wide behind him. Here comes Barefoot and more. The 24 to the bottom, going to squeak to the inside line. That's Keith Ballin trying to get a hold of the car and keep it down there. Does a good job. Nearly contact off of turn 4 though. Ballin does a good job giving room. Meanwhile, David out front leading. 77 on the board. Meanwhile, 77, 125, Chris Max right there as well. Max, Michael Fish, Nick Larson right there is in the mix also. Again, up here battling it out. David leads, Keith Falling, Nick right there as well. Crossover coming for Keith Falling. He'll go to the bottom. Looks for running room. Can he get to the inside now? Falling gonna jump underneath, car in the wall up above him. It's gonna be the 20 machine getting a piece of the fence. That's Michael Fish. He'll hang on, keeping it straight right now. Meanwhile, David leading the way out front. Chris Max to second. $78 on the board, 79 this time by. Jeff Barefoot hanging on. Frank Zimden there with Michael Fish. 79 complete at 125 this time by. 20 out of shape of Michael Fish, almost around. He'll hang on. Keith Falling continuing to lead. Looking for 80 laps on the board this time by. Meanwhile, Falling, David, Frank, Max, Larson, all right there in a groove, right around the bottom for the most part. Eli, Jason. There's Redford again going back to the well up top. We've seen him run that line so well early on until he got into the outside wall and it became a problem for him. He'll get back up there again and do it once again. Back up top, hanging on. Right by the wall. Redford, big momentum off of 4. So again, good job. Fish will come up to cover. Fall into the race lead out front now. Frank to second. Fresher tires have motivated their way back into the top 1, 2, and 3. So again, fresh tires one more time here. Out front, that's gonna pay dividends. David, Art on them older tires, I just think they're in trouble, can't keep pace, and it's showing right now. As we cycle 81 laps complete. David gonna try to move Art right there, doing everything he can. He'll go the top side if he can, can't do it. Here comes the 46 and the 70 machine. Eli, a little bit out of shape on the bottom, keeps the car under him. Here comes the 6 machine, Radford. Oh, he's going to get in the wall, the 12 up into the outside wall again. He has become very close friends with that outside wall tonight. Big run. He'll take it 3 wide. He's just so good at getting that run on exit regardless. Everybody going to clear out of the way. Has to get on the brakes. He'll split the middle like a madman, changing lanes. Oh, the 46 out of shape of EY. And that'll open up the lane in Redford to 6 now. Hey, go. The 12 machine is going places. Here we go again, out of turn 4 up high. Falling now up front right now by about 1.7 seconds over the field right now. In that beautiful 24 machine, here's Frank the second. Holding serve, Nick Larson, Mike, Art, Brandon, David there as well, 85 on the board. Eli, Isaac, Max, 85 on the board this time by. Larson right there as well. There's Keith hanging tight. The field doing what they need to do right now. Mike going back right there as well, 85 on the board this time. And serve. So again, 85 of 125 complete here tonight. And we'll be right back in the booth in just a moment. All right, sorry about that, folks. Had to step away a quick moment. Meanwhile, out front, Keith Foley continuing to lead the way right now over Frank with the lead at about 1.6 seconds. Out front with 89 laps complete. This time by at Homestead. So 89 of the 125 complete here. Falling right now, 1.7 seconds up. Meanwhile, Nick Larson the third. Here comes Brennan Redford the fourth. And again, last time by, still clicking it off on the top side. This car is not letting that high side go. Still trying to find something up there. Beat me outside wall back down. Mike, Art, Eli, Isaac right there as well. Working 90 complete this time by at Homestead. Or still trying to work the top to bottom everywhere they can go. Shaver, there's David, there's Aaron Brown, John, Chris, Max, and Richie right there in the mix also. So again, 90 on the board of 125 this time by. So right now, as we said, 91 at the stripe. Field hanging on with Keith out front leading. 91 with Frank there as well. Everybody hanging on, 91 laps complete. of 125 here tonight. What do you do over these remaining laps here? Mike hanging tight. Right there's Eli, Isaac, David back here, John hanging tight in the NOS Energy Machine. Good recovery into the top 12 after his mistake earlier. An incident that he was involved in earlier in the race. Good recovery for him. Good recovery for him with 34 laps to go here tonight. Meanwhile, Keith Falling continuing to lead the charge out front. 25 laps on this set of tires. 50 laps for Aaron Brown on his run right now in that number 28 machine. A good 50 lap run for him. He should be nearing pit stops. 51 laps for Richie back there. There's Max to pit road. Matter of fact, 50 laps. And he's going to come down now. 21. So the leader should be right on the fuel number within a lap or so of making it on fuel if this thing goes green. Brendan going to be a little bit better on his number, I think, than those race leaders, but it's still going to be tight for him with 33 to go this time by. Up front, Falling still leads now 0.7 of a second. A little bit better for Frank last time by than Falling. And that's going to be the thing. He's falling up front. There's Frank being hounded by Nick Larson as well. And then Brennan, who has absolutely ran the dog out of that car. I think that car is like a wet dog at this point. It is not wanting to go. Mike there to the bottom. I think Brennan used up every bit of the goodies in those tires to get back up there that he could. Now needing a yellow to go get some freshies and get back in this thing. But laps continuing to tick down with 30 to go. Whoa! Big save out of turn number 2 for Brennan. You can see those tires are just shot. That car just stepped out of line. He did a wonderful job grabbing a hold of the steering wheel, getting that thing straightened up, and staying in it here. More cars to pit road. There goes Fallen. Must not think they can make it. They'll hit pit road here. Fallen coming down. So there we go. More cars to pit road here. Knew it was going to be kind of tight. Now Frank out front. When do they hit pit road here? There we go. He'll let it roll and come to pit road now. So Frank to pit road. A little out of shape, but it makes it work. Well, Brennan to the outside wall. Hard outside wall for the 12. Right front completely locked up on the 12. He'll try to keep it straight. Can't do it. He'll get in the wall again. And that's going to be the caution that nobody wanted. No, it won't. We'll stay green for now. Some guys just got lucky. That 12 machine is absolutely destroyed. He run it on the edge all night. At that time, got a little bit too much of it. Now trying to whip the 12 around. And guys that just came to pit road are hoping that he makes it and we stay green. Well, this is going to get tricky. We got cars coming. And I'm not so sure Brendan can really control that machine right now. Yeah, it's going to go straight in the corner, ain't it? Yeah, this is tricky for him trying to get the pit road without causing an incident here. Yeah, he'll bring it down that right front totaled. Get a repair in tires, but his chances of winning tonight gonna go up in smoke here. Mike gonna transfer to the race lead. UI to second for now until they hit pit road. Again, they'll transfer out front for the moment. 99 laps on the board here tonight. 27 to go here at Homestead. This should cycle through to, I believe, Fallen should be back to the race lead in the 24 when it cycles. We've seen mistakes happen here tonight all across the field. How will this final now with this final 27 lap spare for Keith. All right, he's still leading right there in fourth. The guys on that pit strategy should take the lead here at some point. There's the 11 of Wayne. Nice run for him here tonight. He's right now in fourth. $24 to go here at Homestead. Meanwhile, Eli, Matt right there in the 2, struggling on old tires. Be careful. Field coming. He'll hang on. It's falling right now as everybody trying to just negotiate their way around Homestead Miami Speedway. Late in the going here tonight. Again, late in the going here at Homestead for these drivers. Eli continuing to lead. Falling there to second. Wayne to third. Frank to fourth. Matthew to fifth. Nick Larson, David, John, Chris, and Mike right there as well. $104 on the board. So that's the way everybody sets here tonight. 104 laps complete. Eli still needing to come to pit road. Trying to run it out as far as he can. He's now the next car, P2. So Eli the only one pushing it right now. 38 laps on his 10. I don't think he can make it to the end here. He would need 58 laps, and that's just a little bit too far. But he's going to push it as far as he can, see if he can trap some guys a lap down by untimely caution or something to that effect. But right now, Keith Ballin and Frank will basically be first and second at the moment, and that's going to be separated by 2.6 seconds. Wayne back there, Nick Larson there as well. Matthew, David, Omega there. What about John Ballou? Chris Max hanging on, 20 to go here tonight at Homestead. Smoke off the corner once again. Eli continuing to lead the charge. There's the 12. He's got to be disappointed. Right now, 6 laps down. Had such a good race car on the high line all night. Ended up getting bit by it. Meanwhile, Eli gonna let him go by. That'll put him back to 5 down. He has got to be so disappointed right now. The driver of that 12 machine was so good on the top. Thought he had a shot at winning this one tonight. Things just went awry for him. And that's kind of where we sit here. Man, oh man, we're working our way through to the very bitter end of this one at Homestead. What a night of racing we saw. Keith Ballin right now in second, looking to get the lead away from Eli when this eventually transfers over here. When Eli goes to pit road, that'll be the moment that Keith will take over the race lead. Water run for Keith here tonight if he's able to hang on. And caution is out. We got a problem, and it's back straight away. The 21 involved, the 20 involved, and that'll be a caution with 18 to go. Take a look here. Oh, the 12. Oh, no. What in the world? Did the 12 break his stuff again? Yeah, he got in the wall, broke that right front, couldn't control it. The 20 tried to avoid, gets on the brakes, they all get checked up, and then the 21, nowhere to go. Right down into the 46 of EY, who was leading. Man. So this might actually work out for EY because he's going to get a fresh set of tires here. And he is going to be restarting in 10th. We'll see how many guys come to pit road with 17 to go. Caution is out. We'll get ready to go back green with less than 17 to go here tonight. Here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Be less than 17 to go when we go green. Should be interesting. So we will get ready to fire them up. Once again here, it'll be 16 to go. There comes Matthew down pit road. Baldwin will take the race lead. He'll stay out. There's EY on pit road as well. This should be good and interesting to find out how this is going to go. Be Bristol next week, 180 laps in Michigan on the 27th, 2 weeks from tonight. Of course, Charlotte, December, Watkins Glen, Nashville coming up. And we're off for the new year, for the holidays, and then back at Dover, Vegas, Atlanta, Darlington, Chicago. Then off for the Super Bowl and the Daytona 500 to 12th and 19th. Then Kansas, Talladega, Martinsville, Phoenix as we get ready to go. And the top 7 in points transfer their way into the championship 7. How that pans out over the run. We will get ready to go racing once again. Keith Fallen will bring them down with less than 15 to go in round 2 at Homestead. On November the 13th, this should be a fun one. Round this one out tonight. Field ready to come to green once again. Late in the going here in Homestead, Miami. Frank, Keith, Nick, John up there inside that top 5. For the restart here. Keith Falling will lead the green here. $14 to go this time by. Boy, oh boy, this is going to be a dash to the end for sure right here, folks. It's going to be one heck of a run to the end here. Ready to go to green here in just a moment. Coming to green this time by. It will be 14 laps to the finish here tonight at Homestead. Here we go. This should be one heck of a dash to the end here. The old stacks up. Keith leads. Second break. Nick Larson in third, ready to come to green. Green flag going to fly this time. 13 to go. Keith Baldwin will bring them down. Great restart. Everybody else will fall in behind him. Nick Larson right there as well. There's Mike in the 70 machine. John trying to hang on. Eli trying to recover with fresh tires on that car. Here comes the 21, a Max right there as well. Great recovery. A lot of guys back on the lead lap with the way that timed out. 13 to go. Aaron Brown, the 12 up there getting after it. Even though he's multiple laps down, still getting after it. One lap down for the 12 now. Trying to somehow get back into a lucky dog position if he can. No, he's not one lap down. Meanwhile, no, he's how many down is he? He's only one lap down. Wow. The 12 to go here. Keith out front leading the way. Look behind him. Frank trying to stay with him. There's Eli on the fresher tires. Eli up top. Nothing he can do. David right there as well in 11th. For in 7th, Wayne, John right there, 11 to go. He's falling, continuing to lead now. Couple of car links, 2.7 tenths of a second up front. Nick Larson right there with the 70 giving chase. Mike gonna shoot to the bottom. Nothing Larson can do to defend contact. Larson almost around. He'll hang on to the race car. Still sideways in turn 4. Great save so far. And oh, in the 12, nowhere to go. Just ran out of room. Car's going to grind to the outside wall. And 10 to go, and we stay green. Wow. Meanwhile, Fallon trying to run away, trying to scamper away here. But Frank gonna stay with him. Max there as well. Max in the 70 machine of Mike right there behind him. Great battle for position as well. 9 laps to go at Homestead. 9 to go. Great racing down the back straightaway. Cars on the wall almost out of turn 2. No room given there. They'll hang on. 8 laps to go at Homestead Speedway. Keith out front. Frank, Max right there as well as Mike hanging tight. Here comes the 28 of David. David shoots to the bottom. Meanwhile, Keith falling. It's a battle out front between him and Frank. 1/10 of a second for the race lead now. Off of turn number 2. Look for him down the back straightaway. Frank's got to figure out a way around if he can. That out of the woods crafts machine. Man, he's going to have to come up with something. 7 to go. 2.28 tenths of a second. Right there on Keith Fallon. Not going to be able to get it done if he follows in the tire track, so he's going to have to go somewhere else. Will he climb the banking here at some point? He's got to climb the banking. He's got to go up top. He's got to try to do something here. 6 to go. The old closing in behind him. Pressure tires led by Max. 6 laps to go at Homestead. Max up the hill. David gonna make the move. Falling in trouble, so is Frank. Fresh tires on their back bumpers. 4 cars under a blanket down the back straightaway now. Bobbing and weaving, looking for running room. David's gonna go to the top. He's gonna get 1. Oh, he had to lift. He got one of them. I just don't think that Keith can defend this here. All over the back bumper, 5 to go. He's going to try to cover. Not enough room down there. He's going to throw it in. David clear. Keith tried to cover it. And just by inches, he's going to get clear. Now here comes the run for turn 4. Can Keith go anywhere? No, he can't. David going to cover the race lead. Here comes Frank now to second. Baldwin's tires giving up on him. Baldwin going to hang on. Meanwhile, here comes Max with freshies. Max going to try to pick up to at least second here. Right up to the back bumper of the 62 camp. Here comes the 46. EY back in it. He's out of shape there, giving it everything he's got. Caution is out. And that'll put us under yellow once again. So 4 to go. Caution is out. And Aaron Brown having a problem. Car destroyed. He's on the top side and just gonna get tagged right there. Oof. And there you go. Caution. Oh, wow. And then gets drilled. And caution is out with 3 to go at Homestead. You know what that means? We're going into overtime, folks. Green, white, checkered at Homestead. Boy, oh boy. Green, white, checkered time at Homestead. David will lead them down for the green, white, checkered finish here tonight. We get an attempt at this thing. To go green, white, checkered here. Bill will get ready to stack up. So again, caution is out. Broadcasting tonight. Again, Matt in the booth. 2 attempts at the green, white, checkered. So again, now with 2 attempts, so this will be attempt number 1 here tonight. At a green, white, checkered, we got 1 more attempt if needed. Now it's putting people back a lap down. I don't know why it wasn't showing them a lap down properly a little bit ago, but that's all good. We'll be right back at it here in just a moment. David will lead them to green. Here for a green, white, checkered attempt, the first one of the night, of a total of 2 possible. If you don't know how green, white, checkered works, first we'll come through, we'll get the green flag. Next time through, we will get the white. If we get a caution before that white flag throws, we will try it again. If we get to the white flag, well, the next flag is going to end it, and that will be the way she sits here at Homestead. Here tonight for the 802 Cup Series. Again, the light's still on the pace car, probably expecting them to extinguish next time by. And Max do anything. He's got fresh tires just like David. Those are 2 up here with the fresher tires up at the front of the field here. In a green, white, checkered scenario. We've seen tight racing all night long, and it's coming down to a green, white, checkered attempt here tonight. All right, it's ready to go off on the pace car. It will be a dash for cash here tonight. Field gonna get ready to double file in a moment. You're the flagman, you gotta be ready to turn these bad boys loose. You're up front. You're trying to hang on to the win tonight. You got to take a deep breath because you know when they turn you loose here in a moment, it's going to be one heck of a race to the end. Here we go. We'll wait for the lights on the iracing pace car to extinguish. 2 laps to go from our flagman. lights out right here. It'll get double file. It'll be David, Frank, Chris, Keith Balling, Mike, Eli, Art, John, Wayne, and Christopher Ritchie in your top 10. As we're ready to go to green for the first time here tonight. First green, white checkered. In a hectic race all evening long. Thank you to everybody for coming out here tonight, but it is green, white, checkered time at Homestead. David and Frank on the front row, ready to bring this field down. Lights are out on the pace car. We are ready to go. Green, white, checkered attempt number 1 in Homestead. Get on your feet, Homestead Miami Speedway. Here we come. The 802 Racing League Round 2, the South Beach Wood 25, presented by Riptide Radio, Homestead Miami Speedway. Let's get ready to go. Green in the air, we're rolling. Green flag in the air, here we go, 2 to go. Here we go, easy does it. Up front, 2 by 2, field hanging on. Down the back, David clear, big wreck behind him. Caution gonna be out, we're gonna go for attempt number 2. Big trouble in the back of the pack, gonna bring them back under yellow once again. And we will get ready for attempt number 2. Well, and that happened. The 12 hard in the outside wall. Gonna bring them back to yellow here. They go up. Back here in the back, 2's up the racetrack. Start getting checked up and just wow. And that will bring the caution back out once again for the second time here for another green and white checkered attempt. Attempt number 2 on the evening. Attempt number 2 coming up. 3 to go. It should be an interesting attempt number 2 in just a moment. Well, as we get ready to go, once again for the second attempt at a green-white checkered here tonight. Here we go. Field coming to green. This time by, you're in a few laps. We are ready to go. As you can see out front, David will bring them to bring them to green once again. Right now, David, Frank, Chris, Keith, and Mike right there as well. Ready for yet another restart here in just a moment. Wait for the lights to go off. For the second attempt here tonight. We will get ready to go. Lights will go off this time by. one heck of a restart. So, here we go. Restart coming right here in a moment. Green, white, checkered attempt. This is going to be one heck of a restart for this evening. Go field, we'll step up 3 laps to go here. 3 laps to go. We're ready to go. It'll be 3 to go this time by. Fire this thing back off. This should be one heck of a restart here as we're double file once again. 3 laps to go. David will lead them down to green. Here we go. Coming to green this time by. Frank, David, Keith, all up there ready to go. Green flag coming. We go 3 to go. Let's go. Green once again. Here we go. Green flag in the air. We're rolling. Oh. Contact up front. No. No, your leader around. Multiple cars wrecking front straight away. Falling around backwards. And it's going to end it under yellow. Not like this. Caution is out. I think the 47 will get it here. Take a look once again. Restart coming. And this contact up into the outside wall. Everybody spins. And look at the 47. He's going to find a way through all this. Through the middle. Look right here. It looks okay there. But then cars are going to get collected up in front of him, up into the outside wall. There goes the EY. And here it comes the NOS energy drink number 47 of John sneaking through on the bottom. The one as well as Richie all on the bottom, making it work. And this one will come to a conclusion under yellow tonight with the NOS energy drink number 47 going to victory lane. How about that? Checkered flag will fly. John gonna get it done here tonight. Congratulations. Oh boy. Richie to third. Wow. Man. There we go. Checkered flag out tonight. John gets it done. Blue in the 47. The penny stackers. Wow. What a night. Wow, oh wow. What a finish. And NOS energy drink number 47 gonna get it done here tonight. Go to victory lane. Carnage and chaos. There you have it. The final green white checkered attempt. And the carnage ensued. And John comes out the other end the victor of it. And there we go. All right. Hey, John, buddy, Matt in the booth, you got me.
Yes.
How about that for a race win, my friend?
I'm pretty much speechless. I didn't do nothing there. I've been fighting shitty pedals all race.
Well, man, you got to the bottom and you made it through the wreck, so I guess how it. What?
Yeah,
You
no,
wanna call it?
that was 100% luck right there. Talk
Hey,
about backing into a win.
yeah, yeah, you can say that, but man, it's a win's a win, right?
I guess so.
So I don't even know where to cover that restart from because it all went to heck in a handbasket so quick. You went to the bottom, the seas parted, and the Austin Energy Drink number 47 machine goes to victory lane.
Yeah, and for it not being a super speedway for this car is pretty rare.
Yeah, I know, right? The sad part is I don't even have a NOS Energy Drink over here to celebrate with you. And I normally do.
Like to thank my sponsor, NOS Energy Drink, for this win.
Oh man, well normally I have tons of questions, man, but a pretty quiet night for you. You said
yes.
You were having some pedal issues and etc.
Yeah, these are definitely going in the garbage after this one, but hell, I might hang them up on the mantle.
Man, yeah, it might. After that finish, just a reminder. I don't think I've seen as many cars out front pile up as that last 150 feet there.
Yeah, it was definitely nerve-wracking to say the least.
Well, man, nevertheless, congratulations on the win here tonight in the South Beach 125, presented by Riptide Radio. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I got a few people watching. I got my buddy Joe, Kyle, Frank's dad's watching. My buddy Mike. That's about it.
10-4, man. Well, again, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Well, man, I mean, great job. That's all I can say. I'm pretty much speechless as well, and that's the bad part. My whole job is to talk, but in this scenario, I got nothing.
Yeah, me neither.
All right, man. Congratulations, buddy.
All right, thank you.
John comes home with the win. Let's see if we can talk to some of these top 5 here, or top 3 here. Christopher coming through 3rd. Hey, Christopher, Matt in the booth. You got me, sir?
Yes, sir. I got you.
All right. Welcome to the top 3 party up here. And a very interesting finish to this event.
Yes, it was.
As I was telling our winner there, I've normally got all kinds of questions and all kinds of doodads. I kind of got nothing on this one.
Yeah, it was nuts. It was absolutely nuts. I was hoping for long runs throughout the race, and we got on that last long run stretch. Worked out pretty well for us, but then those cautions, I just got scared with those last couple cautions.
Well, I'm trying to get back to the restart here. Apparently, the Tide dishwashing detergent did a good job. Helped you through all that, didn't it?
Yeah. The Tide Chevy did really well tonight. Kept me clean. I didn't have to use any fast repairs. We were pretty fast, but I just tried to run a pretty steady race and not try to push it, overkill it.
So, what was your thoughts as you see them start to stack up in front of you? You barely cleared the 62 there, and then somehow they all ended up top, wrecking too.
Yeah, initially I let off, and then I just said, screw it, I'm going to go. So I just shot right on through. I kind of prepared myself. I told my team, the rest of JR Motorsports, that I said, get ready, guys, because they're going to go for it all in one. And sure enough, they did.
Yeah, they did. It ended in arcs and smokes and flames and all kinds of fun stuff.
Yes, sir. It was wild. It was a wild race, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Well, man, congratulations, your top 3 finish. How do you feel like it's going to help you headed towards Bristol here?
Well, this is my second race with this league, new league, but I've got back-to-back top five, so it's really excelled me and gave me some confidence coming in here with this new league. But I want to thank Riptide Radio for sponsoring us and putting on this event, and my teammates at JR Motorsports for yesterday and the night before. I was terrible, absolutely terrible, but they talked me through it, and I was able to finally come up with something here in this race to put it all together.
Well, again, man, Christopher, congratulations. Top 3 here tonight at Homestead, Miami. Look forward to seeing you over in Bristol here in a week.
Sounds good. Thank you, Matt.
All righty, man. Congratulations. All right, let's see if we can find Art. I don't see Art in here. What a night that was. Holy cow. Great race overall. Crazy finishes. Can't ask for much more. Well, guys, hopefully you were entertained, and we get to do it all again next week when we go to Bristol, Tennessee. Thank you guys for coming out here tonight. And again, everybody, have a safe night. Thank you to Riptide Radio. This has been the South Beach 125 at Homestead Miami Speedway. Thank you to everybody that came out tonight. We'll see you 1 week from tonight when we go racing. Racing in 1 week. Thanks, everybody.